Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of my Slayer only Ironman episode 11. So we're getting really high up there. So our main goal for this week is really working towards unlocking the Fossil Island wyverns. We're getting very close. We just need to get 2 more Slayer levels, as well as we need to complete the Bon Voyage quest. The Slayer levels are just going to be a bit of a grind. The Bon Voyage quest won't be hard per se. The last thing I need to do is get 100 kudos, which is going to require completing some free-to-play quests and possibly some members quests. I think it's going to be possible, and hopefully we can still work on getting a higher tier of defender. Maybe we'll get another hill giant task. One goal I haven't mentioned that much recently is getting just a rune scimitar. I should have one by now. I don't know why I haven't been assigned fire giants at all in the last like 50 tasks, it feels like. So hopefully we can get a task of fire giants. I think possibly I need to tell Vanica to assign me any task and not base it off my combat level. Maybe then he'll assign fire giants. And one last thing, I think I'm going to unlock bigger and better things when I have a few excess Slayer points. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the episode and let's get started. Alright, so we're just starting off the episode with a task of rogues. I really like them and I find I get mysterious emblems probably the most from this task, just because generally killing weaker monsters in the wilderness is more effective for getting mysterious emblems. On top of that, you get a ton of herbs, which is nice, although it is kind of a PK spot already, so you end up dying a little bit more than other locations. But there we go, we got 255 points. Let's go grab another task. So we're just going to grab a Vanica task here, and we're not doing crocodiles. I'm never doing crocodiles ever. So we're going to cancel that one. Next up, I just don't want to do these lame tasks. I'm really trying to get my Slayer level to 66 this episode, so we really need to get better tasks than that. Alright, number 3. And okay, Moss Giants is good. We'll go ahead and finish that task up. Alright, so we actually got 3 Mossy Keys from that one task. And our first kill is a Rune Square Shield. It's good to have a backup, but I also could just go ahead and alch that. Again, we're really only looking for the Briophyta's Essence. But of course, alchables and runes are always going to be useful. Okay, kill number 2 is coming in. What's it going to be? Nature runes? That's fine. There's really nothing wrong with nature runes. As long as I don't get that stupid strawberry seed drop again, I will be totally happy with pretty much anything. And the last kill is 100 law runes. 25k is okay for the drop. I feel like it cost me at least 10k to get the kill because I'm using death runes. Still, the boss is fun to kill. Okay, I forgot I actually had one more key in the bank, and our loot is 200 chaos runes, which is pretty good. We have almost 1k chaos runes just from killing a Briophyta and, well, just regular Slayer drops as well. Okay, our next task is 115 spiritual creatures. Now that's very exciting. However, I'm not even sure if I can do this task. We're gonna have to go ahead and maybe scout the Wilderness God Wars dungeon. Okay, so we're just gonna run through here quickly. I was hoping there was maybe a spot you could go to where only a few of the different follower types could attack you. However, that does not seem to be the case in the Wilderness God Wars dungeon. However, in the regular God Wars dungeon, there are different areas for each god, and in those areas, only 1, 2, or 3 types of the followers can attack you based on the area you are in. So I think if I get my HP to 70, I can go into the Zamorak area, and then I only need to get 2 types of god protection, which actually should be possible, because getting all 4 right now is going to be extremely hard. So because of that, I might have to skip this task. Alright, so we ended up having to skip it. We're going to have to table that for later, because I just do not have any god items. The options are, well, I can get one of the god capes, I can get a holy symbol or an unholy symbol, but after that, I just don't know how else to get them. I could maybe get the ancient mace, but I don't know if that's going to be easy either. Alright, so we just finished up our task of basilisks. They're actually a good task to do because they do actually drop a piece of mystic. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. Alright, there we go, guys. 70 hill giants, that's awesome. We get another chance at getting an upgraded defender. Currently, we're on the steel defender, so hopefully we can at least get the black defender from 70 hill giant kills. So we're going to go ahead and go to the Shotput, get some warrior tokens, and then we'll go ahead and try to get our defender. Alright, doing all of these tasks, I have leveled up my combat skills quite a bit. We're at 60 defense now, so we're going to switch back over to strength, and then try to get our strength to 70. And of course, we're going to try to get our HP to 70 pretty soon as well. And then from there, we'll probably get our attack to 70. Hey, there we go, guys. We got the Black Defender. We only have about 10 more kills left, so we just got it in the nick of time. Well, we'll go ahead and get more tokens and see if we can get it in the last, like, 7 kills. Okay, we didn't get that lucky. Cave Crawlers, once again. Okay, we're going to go grab another task from Vanica, and we get Ice Giants. Ice Giants is good, although I kind of hate the Asgardian Ice Dungeon. We'll have to find somewhere else to do it later. And The reason I hate this place so much is if you're doing a task of ice giants, the ice warriors will attack you all the time, and there's not really a good way to avoid that from happening. For a task of ice warriors, it's a fine place to go, but I never get those. Anyway, there we go, task completed, and we'll go grab another one. Alright, we're just finishing up a task of cow fights. I really don't see myself ever getting a cannon. I don't ever think it would be time effective to smith the cannonballs, plus I don't have the resources right now. But there we go, 88 tasks done in a row, and I think now we're going to go switch over to Wilderness Slayer. Okay, so we ended up getting a task of mammoths. Now, I've never done them before, but it turns out they're actually pretty good XP per hour and in very low wilderness. And that kill should give us 65 Slayer. There we go, only one more Slayer level to go, and the rest of this task should get me about a quarter of the way there. So not only are they good XP per hour, they're a very long task, so they give a lot of XP overall, and they have some very important seed drops for me. They drop acorns, they drop banana tree seeds, they drop orange tree seeds. These things, I don't know how else I would get them besides this mammoth task, because I'm not going to be able to thieve, I'm not going to be able to get seed nests. Alright, we have one crystal key to use in the chest. We're still looking for some rune plate legs. Let's see what we get. Probably just another dragonstone and another tooth half of a key. Not too bad, I suppose. One other thing that the mammoths drop that are really important is prayer potion dose 1s, which I have no other way to get prayer potions currently. Well, until I get to the Fossil Island wyverns, that is. Now, they don't drop them that frequently. I got pretty much one full prayer potion from doing this entire task, so it's still not going to be that useful. But say if I need to do like Scorpia at some point in the future to try to get a Dragon Scimitar, having at least a few prayer potions will be extremely vital. And that should be the last mammoth killed. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and try to get some kudos. So we went ahead and turned in our quest, and we got 1,000 agility experience for that. Or at least we decided to put it in agility because we still need 25 for the Grand Tree. Alright, this is my least favorite part of this entire process. We're still looking for the old coin. We got the first 3 very quickly. But yeah, we don't get any experience for this. We don't get anything really. Okay, so we're just turning in the finds we have now. We are still missing one, which is the old coin. But I've been here for like 30 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and maybe just do the Natural History Museum and finish some quests. Because right now we're only at 50 kudos and we still need 100. Alright, so we just finished up the Natural History Museum. Moonlight has an awesome plugin to make this so quick. It highlights the correct answer. That's awesome. Gives us 1,000 Slayer experience and 1,000 Hunter experience, which will bring our Hunter level to 9 and give us a little bit more Slayer experience. We still need like another 20k to go though. Alright, so we're starting off the Demon Slayer quest. Honestly, I'm just recording this clip so I have the spell incantation recorded somewhere. So we need to do the Demon Slayer quest. We'll need to do the Rune Mysteries quest, and honestly we could do the Shield of Rav quest, but I'm such a loser that I'd probably just do it on my alt account, and that just sounds not like that much fun. So we're going to try to find maybe one of the pay-to-play quests that we can do instead. Each of these selected quests will give me an extra 5 kudos, and I'll need to do 3 in total. So Demon Slayer, Rune Mysteries, and one more, maybe the Observatory. So the demon is vanquished. We now have Silverlight. As far as I'm aware, not very useful currently. But 3 quest points, that's pretty nice. We're still trying to get maybe another 100 quest points for another block slot, which will be very important. Next up here, we're going to do the Rune Mysteries quest, and I should say we are done the Rune Mysteries quest because it's like a 3-minute quest. So that should just really be 1 quest point and another 5 kudos, and an air talisman, of course. Okay, so if we turn in these quests, I can't remember if you get XP lamps for free-to-play quests. It doesn't look like it. And we actually got a Rune Bar from a mystery box from a random event. I did not even know you could get that, but apparently you can land on the rare drop table or something. I don't know, I got a Rune Bar somehow. Our next task was 150 Greater Demons, so this took me like 5 hours alone to do. It gave me a lot of Slayer experience, so we're over halfway to 66 Slayer, but it's Saturday afternoon, so it's possible we might not get to this episode. We'll have to see how much time I have today. But there we go, there is another wilderness task completed, and that was a lengthy one. We got 2 hard clue scrolls, but we couldn't do either of them, so we just dropped them. So let's go grab another task. Alright guys, I think that is the last mysterious emblem I need to buy a Rune Pouch. Now, I've thought about this over the last couple days on whether I was going to buy a Rune Pouch with the mysterious emblems or just cash them in for money, and I've decided that the Rune Pouch will be useful eventually, so I'm going to go ahead and buy it. So we have 24 mysterious emblems, tier 1s in our inventory. We're going to cash those in for 1.2 million points, and we can trade that in for a Rune Pouch. Now, the Rune Pouch is useful for a few different reasons. One, it protects your runes on death in non-PvP scenarios, which isn't going to be a huge deal, but still extremely useful. And of course, it saves you on like 2 inventory spots, which is also quite nice. Also, I don't know, it would not be that game changing. I would have got about, what, 800k GP, which currently I just don't really need the GP that badly. I'm going to be meleeing everything. I'm going to get more Wilderness Lair tasks in the future, so I'll get more Mysterious Emblems. At that point, I can just sell them. So I think overall, it's more interesting if I just buy the Rune Pouch. It'll be useful, and it's just a nice thing to have for the account. Okay, so we just finished up our task of bears. Let's get another task. I hate lesser demons. I don't know why. It's just frustrating to kill in the wilderness. Greater demons are better. They're more AFK, so we're going to skip them. If we get anything cool for the next one, we might do it now. Next is spiritual creatures again. I think that's where I'm going to end it for today. I want to find a way that I can do the spiritual creature task because I hate having to skip it. So I think between now and next episode, I'm going to see if I can find a way to do it. But yeah, anyway, we made a lot of progress this episode. We got all the way to 68 strength. We got a Slayer level and a half pretty much. And we got our Black Defender. If you're looking for another way to support the channel, I would appreciate it if you went and checked out my Patreon. There will be a link in the description and an end card at the end of the video. I just posted my flipping spreadsheet for my 100 account flipping farm, as well as I'm going to post a sneak peek to my Slayer only Ironman episode a few days before it comes out, just for my patrons. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.